really wanted to win. But I just really didn't think it was gonna happen. I was like, I'm gonna just try to be there. I'm gonna try to follow any moves, and I just was biding my time. I felt really good, and I can't believe it. I'm so happy.
First track national title?
First track national title. I'm 35. I'm like wild. And I haven't made a 10K team since 2017. I'm like, the last team I made was 5K in 2022. So I'm like, it's really fun.
When you realized you were in this break and the four of you were going to be it,
yeah.
All right, what was your thinking at that point?
I just was like, I gotta bide my time. I'm like, it's gonna hurt. I just need to beat one person. I was like, just try to beat one person, try to be top 3, see if you can cover any moves. I was like, felt like Lainey in front of me. I was getting antsy. I clipped her a couple times, and I was like, okay, stop. Back off. And I was like, I felt like she was getting antsy. I was like, okay, she's feeling good, Taylor's feeling good, Elise's feeling good, I'm feeling good. We're just gonna try to cover the moves of whoever goes. And then I was like, my last 50, I'm working with my college coach again, and he's always like, you have an incredible last 50. Don't forget that. So I was just like, I'm gonna try to be there and just try to run all the way through the line. But I can't believe it. I'm like, I was manifesting in my head, I wanted to break the tape, and I did. It's just wild. But yeah.
What was the victory lap like as the national champion?
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. I mean, it was the longest victory lap ever. I'm like, I'm gonna soak all this stuff in. I was talking to everyone. It was just so great. I mean, I feel like last year I just didn't know if I would ever be competing again. And I'm like, I wanted to compete for top 3. And then when I was there, I'm like, I want to try to win. So I'm just so happy. I thought I was like, in a best case scenario, I'll be competing for top 3. But I was like, I don't want to tell myself I won't be able to win. So let's try to win. And we're just going to go in with that mentality. The 10K, I feel like, is a war of attrition. I'm like, it's just like, you got to just bide your time. So that's what I tried to do. And then just try to close hard. So I'm like, Elise did a lot of work. Taylor did a lot of work. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit. And I just wanted to wait until the end to make my move. So that's what I did. And I'm like, I mean, those women are all incredible. So to be able to be up there with all of them was really great. And I just love all those women. So I'm like, it's really fun.
When did you know you had it?
I don't know. I'm like, I feel like I was feeling so good with the K to go, and I just wanted to bide my time. And then like Elise made a move, and I was like, cover her move, and I just felt so good. But I was like, just wait. And I know how fast Elise is and how good her kick is, and I was like, just wait. But I did do a 200 with Nikki in Flagstaff, and they're so fast. They're like, we're gonna run a 16 and then a 14, like a shifting 200. And I was like, okay. So I went behind, and we were like 15.5 through the first 100, and then they just blasted me. And I was like, what did you run? And they're like, oh, I ran like a 12 second. And then they looked back, and they're like, oh, you ran a 13.2. And I was like, oh, okay. So I still have some wheels left. I didn't know I could run that fast.
Thinking back to your bronze medal,
yeah,
10,000, and then thinking about tonight, how did those performances compare in your mind?
Oh man, I mean, I've always wanted to win a track title, like an outdoor title. I've never done it, so I'm like, that bronze medal, I feel like that and this, I just wasn't expecting it. I wanted to not count myself out, but I wasn't thinking I'm not like, I'm the top seed, I should win. I'm like, all these women are incredible. I want to do my best, and we're going to try to capitalize on any moment and run as fast as we can, run through the line, and that's what I did. So I'm like, that bronze medal and winning this title are just, it's huge, and it's so fun. They're 10 years apart. I'm like, that bronze medal is 2015, my first US 10K title is 2025. So I'm like 25-year-old me, 35-year-old me. So I'm like, that's pretty special.
How long has that been a goal of yours, to win a track national title?
Oh, forever. I'm like, I mean, since I was a little kid, I wanted to be an Olympian, like when I was 8 years old. And I mean, when I was at Georgetown, my junior year, I was 5th in the 1500. And I think that was the first time I was like, maybe I'll be able to win a title at some point. And it's just never happened. I'm like, I had Molly Huddle, who's just one of the all-time greats, and to be second to her for a while. And I mean, like, Emily Sisson, Shalane, I'm like, all these, Elise, Carissa, all these women are incredible, that I'm just like, it's never easy to make this happen. And I just respect all of them so much, but I've wanted it a lot. And I'm like, I've seen a lot of my friends be able to do it, so I'm happy I was able to get it done.
How great is it that Brooks picked you up
I know.
far in your career?
It's really special. I mean, I said that, I hugged Garrett so much, and I said, thank you for believing in me. I'm like, I think especially after my last 2 years, I'm like, a lot of people are probably like, yeah, she's getting kind of on the downhill, and he talked to me and was like, I think you do great on the roads, but I think you still have potential on the track. And that to me, I feel like means everything, to know that they believed in me, and they were like, we don't want to tell you to move up to the roads. Like, we think you can still do the track if you want to do the track. And he even brought up my Beijing. He's like, remember, you have a medal. Like, you're still, I don't know, to have that belief and faith, and to feel like a company that just saw me and wanted to support me just means the world. So I feel so thankful. I'm like, it's hard to to maintain sponsorships for so long, and they saw a 35-year-old and said, you can still be good on the track, you can be good on the road, and it's amazing.
Are you based in Portland now?
Based in Portland now.
And are you still working out on like public tracks?
Yes, mostly at Dunaway. So I saw we have some friends that will see at the track, and they came down here to watch us run. So they were like, oh, we told you we were going to come watch you run. So, which is fun, but we're going to Milwaukee High School, which is close by us too in the summer now, because you can get on there. So just wherever we can go, which is nice. But we were in Flag for the last, 5 weeks pretty much leading into this, which is nice. So mostly at NAU track.
When did you?
Disbelief?
Yeah, I'm just like, what? I was, reading that book, You Are a Badass, today, and I was trying to manifest this, but I'm just like, am I dreaming? Like, this is wild. I really didn't think, I just am like, the women's distance running in the U.S. is just incredible, and to feel like I was finally able to get that title, I'm like, I just can't believe it. It's so fun.
When did you sign with Brooks?
In December.
Okay.
So, yeah, or sorry, January, right at, start of the year.
And when was your Nike contract? Was up at the end of?
It was up at the
the
end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you come to Portland?
We came to Portland. We just had a 10-month hiatus in LA. My husband works at Nike, and they moved him to LA for 10 months. And then we moved back July last year, right after the trials. We moved back to Portland. Yeah.
So what do you know about your chances of getting to Tokyo?
I think they gave me a thing that I think I'm selected. I think I had to run 20 or 31:52 and win, and I think I ran 40 something. I think 43. Yeah, or me. I don't. Yeah, someone told me I was in, and they gave me this. I think I'm in.
Sounds pretty official.
Oh please. Yeah.
What in your training allowed you to get to this point this year? What really worked?
Oh man, I just think a lot of consistency, and I'm working with my. Oh we're so close. Oh man, whoa. Oh, okay, sorry. I just got so excited. I was like, wait, oh my gosh. Oh, both those guys are so great. Oh, I just think a lot of consistency. I'm back working with my college coach, and he's always believed in me. And I think is just we gotta keep stringing together weeks and week by week, month by month, and nothing kind of glamorous or special. I feel like I do a ton of threshold stuff, which is really good. We've dabbled in some speed, but nothing that crazy. And we've done some, which is fun for me. Last Tuesday, we started the workout with a 4:35 mile, and start with something fast, and then you go back to threshold and finish with fast. So I don't know. I just think he's so smart, and he knows me, and I really trust him. He really trusts me. And it's been really fun getting to work with him. And my husband, there he is now! Oh, I'm talking about you! But my husband does almost all my training with me. And he ran 3:57 last week in Portland. And I'm like, man, that's pretty good for women's 10K training. So I'm like, he was a swimmer in college. And it's just really fun that we get to do this together.
Last 2 years, you weren't that close to making the team. So what happened?
I was not close at all.
What happened in those years, and how did you get to this point?
Yeah, I think those years, it's tough. I've tried something different. I went to a different kind of program. We really fell off kind of the longer training that I love. And I'm like, I think for me, I need to train like a half marathoner to do the 10K. And I think you can still have good speed doing that. And I think I got back more into that. And last year I had two bum Achilles. I had a big tear in my right Achilles. I had to get PRP in both. I had to take some time off. After the trials, I was like, I'm getting PRP, just taking time off, and then slowly building up. And I think also just taking that time to be really gentle building, and then, getting into lots and lots of threshold training. Nothing, I don't know, I don't feel like I do anything that crazy, but just really consistent, which has been good.
Double threshold? Or?
Yes, yeah, I do double threshold once a week. Sometimes we do twice a week. So I'm like, but it's very, very gentle, which I think is helpful for me. And I'm like, I just have to be so smart with fueling. So I'm like, carbs. I'm tracking my carbs on ChatGPT to make sure I'm eating enough. And that's very helpful.
You're tracking them on ChatGPT?
Sometimes I'll just type in and I'm like, I ate 4 bagels today with peanut butter, a turkey sandwich, yogurt parfait, and I'm like, how much carbs and protein and fat do you think? And then because I'm trying to hit 550 on the big days of carbs, so I'm like, just I'm like trying to calculate in my head, but it just does it for me. I don't know. AI is like so weird, but I'm so lazy sometimes, so I'm like, okay, good. It says I'm right on track. I think I'm good. Or I'm like, I'll eat another yogurt and granola to help me get my fill.
When did you start the double threshold training?
This year.
Okay.
So I actually did some in 2022 when I was working with John Green. I did some, and I feel like it was really beneficial for me. But I'm like, I really need to have like 6 to 7 hours rest between, and I love it because I have 10-minute warm up and cool downs. So I'm like, I just feel like the last 2 years, I just didn't have much work. I was doing a lot of miles that were so slow, and now it's like more of my miles are quality. I take 1 day off every week. I haven't run on Sunday at all. Like every Sunday is off for me, and that's something totally new. So I just run 6 days a week, but I'm running like 72 to 80 miles in 6 days, have a Sunday off to reset, and then I'm not really doing long runs. My long runs are like 80 to 95 minutes, but I'm doing double threshold, so it's like that's kind of our long run. So I don't know, it's fun. I'm loving the training. I think Coach Milt is so smart, and I'm just really happy to feel like I'm finally back competing.
And John Green was your coach the last time you made the team?
Yes,
22?
yeah.
So one last question, like Elise said that she has a voicemail still in her phone that you left her when she was. Do you know what she's talking about?
Yeah,
Like in college?
yeah.
So what was this? Can you tell it?
So I was talking to her because she had just gotten, I think, a sacral stress fracture, and I was coming off of 2, and she's just amazing. And Coach Milt was coaching her at the time, and he was like, I need you to talk to her. Like, she's just so talented, she's so wonderful, but she's dealing with this injury and kind of coming back. Can you talk her through it? And I also am someone who I think I did the wrong thing with that injury with my first one. And I'm like, if anything, I want to tell people, like, don't do what I did. Like, I was like cross training like a mad woman right away. I was like, not like, I had ended up getting a follow-up scan like 14 weeks after, and there was like no signs of healing. My fracture looked terrible because I was like on the elliptical like for 4 hours a day trying to be like, I don't want to lose fitness, and then I just prolonged my time off. And I'm like, no, when you get hurt, your body's telling you need to take time off. Like, don't think about it. Like, your job now is to just get better, like eat, watch TV, like do whatever is fun for you. Like, in my second sacral stress fracture, I was like doing cooking classes and like just doing stuff to like take my mind off of it, because I'm like, I think as runners and athletes, we're like have this mindset of like, you don't want to fall behind, but it's like, no, your body's telling you need a rest, that you're pushing too hard. And that's something that I feel like was really important for me to learn. And I'm like, if anything for those younger athletes, I'm like, I just don't want anyone to have the mistakes that I made, because I'm like, it's hard. I'm like, everyone has those ups and downs, but I'm like, I'd rather everyone have the ups. And Elise is just so incredible, and she's just cares so much. So I'm like, I think he saw that, and he's like, you got to tell her to like do what you did, and how like you were able to like take some time off, and that she's going to be okay, and she's still young. And I just love her so much. Oh my gosh, probably, I'm like, when was she in college?
You do have a few more stops to make.
Oh yes,
so,
sorry, 2015 or 16 probably.
10 years ago.
10 years ago, yes, a long time ago.
Thanks so much.